Hey everyone, Richard here, Albert's Count. Just wanted to check in, and yeah, I still got all my Mega Blocks on the desk. Ran into a little snafu. Turns out one or two of them I didn't include in my review, but it's okay. I will survive. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get all these off my desk at some point. Reason I didn't take these apart is so many of them have stickers. Not the newer ones, but so many of the old ones have stickers, and their Mega Blocks had a habit of having stickers cross over multiple elements, and I didn't feel like taking a razor to cut them, so this is one of the few times I'm going to store sets more or less built. I took down all the turrets and such, but yeah, it's 25 sets here. You just barely see me. Kind of cool looking at it like that, but got a few things. I know I was crying about T-Force. Well, managed to get it. Long story short, someone else was able to receive it for me, so I didn't have to try and deal with the customer service and go to an impossible to reach depot. And of course, I never did say what's in here and why I was crying about T-Force and Walmart shipping to me. So, I'll show you what I got at roughly, I think, 45% off. Was looking for it for a while. I missed one opportunity on Amazon, I think. Miss is a strong word. I didn't know I wanted it at the time. There we go. Let's change. Ooh, come on. A little harder when the system is lagging. Boom. Kind of fitting that I still have all those Warthogs out. Oh, that light. I forgot to change my light. So I fixed this problem by changing that. Well, if I was a box collector, I'd be really happy right now. I'll tell you what, we are going to... That light is bothering me. Yeah, making it a little darker, huh? I should still have plenty of light. There you go. If not, I can make an adjustment. Good enough. I got enough light for this. But yeah, this is wow, 1,014 pieces too. So this is a 2019 set, Scorpion Tank Designer Series. Part of their new, let's see if we can get this in there. Pro Builders. Geez, did that autofocus on me? No, it shouldn't. It should be static. But the reason I wanted this is all the variations on it. I got that cheap tank with that, remember the beat up tank? If you follow my Mega Blocks tanks series, I got early Scorpion tank. I wasn't terribly impressed with it or anything. But then this came out last year with, you know, all these variations on the turret and on the treads sides. So I figured, yeah, let's go for it. The stinker about this set, if I recall, I don't think it comes with any instructions in it, so I'm going to have to download them. I do have it already, the PDFs already. I made sure to grab them months ago for some reason, even before I decided I wanted to buy it. But lots of variations here. Maybe I'll do these as live builds, I don't know. Depends how painful it is. I mean, I'm not expecting big troubles, but... So yeah, I got this. I was pretty happy to get it at about 45% off. 1,014 pieces of Mega Bloks at, you know, 89 bucks Canadian or something. I feel is a little bit on the high end, especially when Mega Bloks anyway used to be known for being that cheap entry level into the building blocks. I mean, you couldn't afford Lego, you bought Mega Bloks, and that's how it got such a stinker of a reputation, I guess, for a lot of people. But yeah, so I got that. I'm happy, especially with the drama of how I ordered and stuff. I am just going to have to change the way I deal with oh, look at this on the side here. Even more variations they'll show you. Somehow you can come up with 20 variations. I'm not sure how that works, but 1 through 5, 6, they're shown 14 there, 15 through 20. I'll have to study those because I couldn't quite see that many when I was looking through the instructions, but could be wrong. But I'm going to have to deal with the dreadful app. Or maybe just put the PDF on one of my screens here. So got that, and I was in the Lego store the other day, and I kind of swore off buying these intentionally. At the Lego store, sorry. I was in Walmart, shopping with my daughter, and yes, I'm a TIE collector, an X-Wing collector. Boy, I really got it dark in here right now. And I really wanted to do, well, I wanted to get something. You know, I was going through in store. I had hit a bunch of the Walmarts that day. One, I got some really sweet deals, and then another day, not so much. And on that day, that's when I just grabbed this at full retail, just because I have, you know, pretty much every other one. And I promised myself I wouldn't buy these silly little poly bags. These are great for the kids, but as an adult fan, there's nothing in it for me unless I leave it in the bag and maybe someday trade it off. Usually when I do buy them, I'll buy them when they're on discount, you know, $2.99 Canadian, but I actually paid full retail for that. Not too impressed. I don't have the actual set yet. I'm still shopping the deals to get the big full-size version of this orange X-Wing. So yeah, I still got that to look forward to, I guess. And the new TIE Fighter too. That silly diamond-shaped, whatever, dart-shaped thing. The Sith one with the red edges to it. Not terribly impressed. And okay, something from China. All my stuff from China's been dead slow. Oh, Ryan. Just when you thought you were done with the Halo sets. Yeah, I know, exactly. And it's just the tanks. And it's not even like I want more tanks, but I wanted this one just to... The idea of having multiple instructions, it just seems like you get a lot of value. I'm hoping you get a lot of value for what I paid, but at least I only paid, what, about 55% of the original retail, so I think I got about 45% off. 50 bucks instead of 89. So let's see. in my diminished light here. Maybe I'll invest in some even more light. I got so many of these little guys coming that I never know which one shows up. Oh, yeah. Really tough too. Alright, okay. Alright, so. And got it. So, this is a Mandalorian, Chinese one. And this is another Baby Yoda. Pretty sure this is what everyone wants to see though. Baby Yoda. And I'm almost positive there's supposed to be another one, duplicate of this, because I know I've got some for my daughter coming. But let's see here. Oh, because I moved that. Oh, and I can tell when my wife's been messing around. Look at my world light up. I was wondering why it was so dark. And now it's too bright. Baby Yoda. What is that? I'm just trying to figure out what's showing up in the pictures here. But as for all the Mega Bloks and the Halo stuff, I'm not interested in much else now except maybe there's an interesting print. That's not going to focus any more than that, unfortunately. But I will post sharper pictures, close-up video after. Woo. There's his head, a little on the creepy side, but I'm going to put the arms on first. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. It's got about the same clutch as a Lego one does, Lego figure. But yeah, everything that's happened overseas, everything since the first, actually, even before COVID struck or was recognized as being a real issue. Everything I've noticed from China for me has slowed down. Now, I don't think that's a knockoff of a Yoda head. So I'm thinking that's a custom head, which isn't hard to do or anything. It's not like it's terribly detailed. And I'll take some good close-up shots, but let's see here. Well, I'd have to change that, because I got a feeling the other camera will show us better. Let's see. Maybe a little better. See, it's not going to get sharper because I locked that focus. Kind of purplish in the ears. I don't know if that's true. I'd have to go back and watch a few episodes. And it looks like they use the same little purple behind the black eyes. Still creepy. Base plate. Just monkeying around with my setup. So we got Baby Yoda, and A Mandalorian. Curious, I can see. Hang on, everyone. So, just because I don't have them built yet or anything, but I do have the set here with the real Lego Mandalorian figure. The only one to date so far. Just so I can sort of compare. So we got base, black head, little thing for weapon build. Looks pretty much like the Lego Star Wars one, same gun build. If they did lift the design, they went with different colors. So I'd have to look at some close-ups of the Mandalorian figure. So I'm not opening this baby up just yet. And, wow, not impressed with the helmet. Soft cape. Not great, not bad. So I would say they went with the same or similar print, but different color scheme. That's clearly a red variant. And that's a deep brown variant. Not that it's a big deal, but yeah, not terribly original from the looks of it. Now, I gotta tell you though, I was about to say how impressed I was, but I'm not. Let's see. So right here, the angle of the print completely off. Not that it doesn't happen with Lego. You got enough Lego figures, I guarantee you've got some off prints. This print, while nice and clean, is off a bit, just a bit. Not painfully so, but the belt is much closer to the hip than on this side than on this side, so that print's clearly off. Front is clean, sharp, very shiny. I like the metallic elements. It's a good looking figure. Legs feel good. They don't feel like crap. I gotta do some more comparisons for you guys so you can see some crap figures. Because I like to buy a lot of interesting Chinese customs of stuff that you just can't get. And of course, when this was ordered, you know, he's definitely different looking. Oh, I did put the cape on. So let's see here. 1, 2. I am glad that this is using soft material and not that really bad stuff. Yeah, it's not bad. And now it looks like I got a figure that I'll be able to customize, because I would like, well, he's got the holes on both sides of his head. You could put that viewfinder. Does he even have it in the show? I don't recall. But, I mean, I recommend people stick with this version anyway. But for $1, not bad. And if you don't want to destroy Lego and you want to customize something, this is not bad to work with. Now, of course, you place the Baby Yoda beside the Mandalorian, and it looks like crap because, of course, the scale's totally wrong. And I don't have the other Baby Yoda handy at the moment, but this is basically giant Baby Yoda compared to the other one. So I still have the third Baby Yoda coming, which is what I would call the cute head. Uses a rounded Lego head, but small scale. I should have already gotten it, but shipping from China being what it is right now, not great. What can we do? Extra hand, pretty typical for Chinese figures. Mandalorian got one, but Baby Yoda did not. Or if it did, it rolled under something. So that's just my small video. I wanted to pump something out tonight. Had it quiet. All you're hearing is the computer hissing. Excuse me. I'm going to shave my whiskers. Anyway. Oh, and I still got to build Hulkbuster, which is something I was supposed to start tonight. As you can see, I'm procrastinating. Figure it's better for me to get these off the desk first. Anyone want to make me an offer for an entire Warthog collection? You can offer. I ain't giving them up anytime soon. This is something I did with all of them. I got these little labels, you know, dollar store, whatever. I don't know, you get 20 on a sheet, and you know, dollar store, 500 in the whole thing. Because there's no way I was going to keep this straight in my head. So I put the set number, sometimes a descriptor, and the year, and I just slapped it on the bottom of these things. And I started that 2 or 3 years ago when I got the first two, which was actually it was this one, and then one of the dual modes. I bought the second dual mode like a year later or 6 months later. But and of course when I want to find it, I can't find it. Boo-hoo, I get too many Warthogs. Anyway. Yeah, and you know what? I started writing that on the bottom of some of the Star Wars sets, because, you know, when you've got, like, you know, virtually every X-Wing and every TIE Fighter and a bunch of other stuff, some of them just kind of blur together. The battle packs, when I do build them, and I've got 15 or 20 up there to build, so when I get around to doing those, I'll do that. And I'll show you when I was doing the figures, whatever figures, the Mega Bloks figures or Star Wars figures, you know, all the extra figures you get, I'll put them on these pieces because they're nice and big and they can hold, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figures depending on how you squish them together. And then underneath I wrote down whatever the set was. Normally I use these, and if I don't have anything handy I use some of these. Old dark gray and all this crap. And that was a way of keeping track of stuff. And I find they don't leave any glue or residue when I lift them off. They're not like really super sticky or anything. In fact, on 1 or 2 of these, they were half kind of coming off. If you watch my compilation video, you might even see the stickers coming off. I know on the butt of the Goliath, it was actually visible in the video. But I wasn't going to edit after I noticed it. It's like, forget it, not worth the trouble. Letting you see behind the curtain a bit of an avid brick collector. I'd say Lego collector, but hey, it's not the only thing I build. Anyone got any recommendations for, not even, it doesn't even have to be stuff that I have, something good that I should be building? Let me know. I'm always looking for something new, even though I'm cutting back on some stuff. I bag the figures separate from the vehicle, and sometimes little baggies for other loose stuff. Anything I don't want, you know, stickers or paint to get scratched. Like this guy here, stickers all over the place. Some with cross elements. These ones on the edge, I didn't want them, so everything's bagged in such a way to protect everything reasonably. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And let's see, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow I should be starting Hulkbuster, because these are coming off the desk tonight. For sure. Another Baby Yoda. I thought I would like this one more than the first one, but that first one I like more just because of this tiny size. His scale is better. This was just definitely a cheap attempt at cashing in. I mean, they all are. Anytime you produce something, you're trying to cash in, right? Anyway, thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you probably tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And Shazam.